Hi guys, this is another session in the series of Stay at Home, Be a Hero. We will try to help you go through this coronavirus lockdown so that you can break the chain and make sure that we all come out safe during this period of time. If you like this video, please do share it with your friends who are preparing for CAT and other MBA entrance examinations. Please do subscribe to this channel. You can leave your comments, feedback regarding this video and any other video on our channel, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. If you would like, please do subscribe to our courses as well. The link is available in the description. Let's get on with it. Hi, this is a question which is on trial and error and quant-based reasoning. I would suggest pause this video, look at this set. The link is available in the description of this video. Try to solve the set on your own and then proceed with the rest of the session. Three friends, Amar, Akbar and Anthony, participated in a quiz competition. The competition had 6 questions, one each on history, literature, current affairs, science, politics and sports. So you have these 6. Each question was a multiple choice question, MCQ, have 4 options. Option 1, 2, 3 and 4. As per the marking scheme for the quiz, each correct answer was awarded 5 marks and incorrect resulted in a penalty of 2 marks. So plus 5 minus 2, right? While each incorrect answer resulted in a penalty, while there were no marks awarded or deducted for unanswered question. So unanswered is 0. Right? Each friend answered the quiz independently, and each question had only one correct answer. The following table shows the final score of the 3 friends, as well as this is the final score, as well as their correct answers to each of the 6, as well as their answers to each of the 6 questions. So what are the options that they marked for each of the 6 questions is given, and it is given that a blank cell represents an unanswered questions. So we know Amar did not answer this, Akbar did not answer this. Right. And if you look at the questions ask how many of the following questions were answered correctly by Akbar, what is the correct answer for current affairs question, how many questions have option 4 as the correct answer, how many questions were answered correctly by only one of the 3 friends. So basically you have to figure out for each question what is the correct answer, who got it right, who got it wrong, etc. Right. So I've created a table over here. Right. I'll have to fill this up. Let's proceed. Now, if you look at Amar, right, he has attempted 5 questions, right, and he has gotten 18 marks. Your marking scheme is plus 5 minus 2. Now, if you get 5 all correct, he will score 25 for the correct marks and 0 for the wrong. Net score will be 25. Right. If he has 4 correct, 1 wrong, then you will have 20 for the correct questions and 2 marks for the wrong question. So 20 minus 2, 18, which is the score. So this is 4 correct, 1 wrong. Now Akbar has also attempted the same number of questions, but his score is only 4. So let's go. If he has 3 correct, that will be 15. For 2 wrong, that will be minus 4. So net score will be 11. With 2 correct and 3 wrong, he will have 10 for the correct answers, 6 for the wrong answers. Net score will be 4. 10 minus 6, 4. So we know it is 2 correct, 3 wrong. Now with Anthony, he has attempted all 6 questions. Right. If he gets all 6 right, his score will be 30. If he gets 5 right, 1 wrong, it will be 25 minus 2, 23. If he gets 4 correct, 2 wrong, it will be 20 minus 4, 16, which is what he has. Right. So we know for each of them, what is the number of correct answers, what is the number of wrong answers. Right. Obviously, you can do it much faster. Right. I'm just explaining all possible cases. Now, as with all these questions, it's usually the best to start with either the highest or the lowest. Right. More than that, if you look at the correct and wrong answers, right, only one of the answers for Amar is wrong. Right. So let's try to figure out which of the answers is wrong. One way to do it is do a trial and error, check if history is wrong, see what is the case, then check current affairs is wrong, see what is the case, science is wrong, what is the case, politics is wrong, what is the case, sports is wrong, what is the case. That's like a brute force method, and we will have to go through this entire one because there seems that there might be a cannot be determined sort of a question is. We just need to check that we are not missing out that case. Right. So that is a brute force method. Now, before we do that, let's try to eliminate some of the cases. Now, if you observe carefully, between Amar and Anthony, both of them have 4 correct. The only difference is there is only 1 wrong for Amar and 2 wrong for Anthony. Right. And if you observe, politics and sports are the same answers for both of them. 2 and 2, 3 and 3. So if one of them is wrong, the other one will also be wrong. If one of them is right, the other one also will be right. Now let's try to use Amar in this case. Suppose if his politics answer is wrong, Anthony's politics answer will also be wrong. Now, which means the remaining 4 answers will be correct. The remaining 4 answers will be correct. Right. Now let's score Anthony on this. Anthony, sports will be correct, but science, current affairs, and history is wrong. He's already got 4 wrongs. Right, he's got 4 wrongs. Now that is not possible because his overall number of wrongs is only 2. Right, so which means politics cannot be wrong. A similar sort of a case will happen if you get Anthony's sports wrong. Right, if you get sports wrong, then all the other answers for Anthony will be correct. Right, again, only politics will be the correct answer for Amar and Anthony. The other 3, Anthony will get it wrong, Amar will get it right. So again, Anthony will have 4 wrong already. So that scenario also cannot exist, which means neither politics nor sports can be the wrong answer for Amar and Anthony. Both of them got this right. Now, this reduces the universe that we have to work with. Now we have to deal with only 3 questions for Amar. Right. Now, if you observe the remaining 3 questions, the answers for Amar and Anthony are different. This is 4, this is 2, this is 1, this is 4, this is 3, this is 4. So we know in 2 of the questions, Amar is going to get right. 1 of the questions Amar is going to get wrong. Right. Now, the 2 questions that Amar gets right, Anthony will get those 2 questions wrong because his answers are different from this. Right. So both the errors of Anthony are already done. Both the errors of Anthony are already done, which means that the question that Amar gets wrong, Anthony will have to get it right because both his errors are done. So the attempt has to be right. Right. So that will take care of 2 wrongs. You already had 2 rights and plus 1 more right. So that gives you 3 rights. What happens to his 4th right? His 4th right has to be the question which Amar did not attempt. So we know Anthony got the literature question right. Amar did not attempt it. Right. Now, since Anthony got the literature question right, Akbar will get the literature question wrong because the options are different. The options marked are different. Now, this basically solves the question. Why? Because we know all the 3 wrongs for Akbar. Akbar cannot make any more further errors, which means the remaining 2 questions that Akbar attempted has to be right. Right. So we know the right answers for these 2. So Amar got the same as Akbar. So Anthony got it wrong. So option 4 is the correct answer for history. Similarly, for science question, there are 4 is the correct choice. Akbar got it right. Anthony will also get it right, which means Amar got it wrong. Now Amar's error is already fixed. So current affairs, Amar will be correct and Anthony will be wrong. We have fixed the entire table. We know every question's correct answer. Basically, we can solve anything that we want to. Let's go to the questions and try to solve this. I've written this down. The green ones are basically the right answers. Right. Question number 1. How many of the following questions were answered correctly by Akbar? Okay. Akbar got the history right. Did not get literature right. Did not get current affairs right. Got science right. So 2 of these questions. Right. Question number 2. What is the correct answer to the current affairs question? Current affairs question is option 1. Right. Question number 3. How many questions have option 4 as the correct answer? There are 2 questions which have option 4 as the correct answer. Right. And the last one. How many questions were correctly answered by only one of the 3 friends? Only one person got it right. Literature is one. What else? Literature is one. Current affairs is the second one. Right. Literature, Anthony got it right. Nobody else got it right. Current affairs, only Amar got it right. Nobody else got it right. So there are 2 questions which are there. Okay. So instead of doing the brute force method, we first figured out, which are the 2 questions which will definitely be right for them. And then we figured out the error for Anthony. Again, we observed instead of trying to, just blindly go do and trial and error, there can be multiple, you'll have to do trial and error for 5 times. And even then, because of the case that the answer may be not determinable or there are multiple cases, you'll have to go through every single scenario, right? With just a little bit of observations, a little bit of patience and some amount of deduction, we can actually reduce the number of cases that you have to work with. The universe shrinks. Time also reduces. If we put in a little bit of effort, the question also becomes relatively much more doable and much more faster to do. In an exam situation, about 8 to 10 minutes, it's a moderate to slightly tricky sort of a question. That completes this particular session on Break the Chain. If you liked it, please do share it with your friends who are preparing for CAT and other MBA entrance examinations. Please do subscribe to this channel. Leave a comment on how you felt this video was. If you want, and if you have any suggestions on any other videos which we need to do during this period, please do let us know. If you would like to, do look at our courses. The link is available in the description. Till we meet again the next time, goodbye and stay safe.